And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the Connecticut Sun. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And we're just kicking off this season, so let me ask you two, what are you most excited about?
I love seeing how new players fit into their teams. Lots of interesting moves this offseason, but now we get to see how the pieces actually come together.
Yeah, you know, for me, it's all about the rookies. I mean, lately it seems like every draft class has been absolutely loaded, so it's fun to see how they adjust to the pro game.
Now here's Court Queen. From past the arc, good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief to get those first points out of the way and up on the board.
Yeah, let's play some basketball.
They want a Bonner for three. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. And it's the Fever ball. It's a three-point game. Thomas with the steal. It's not going to go for her. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. Pass to Clark. Three-pointer. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention and allows teammates to get open.
Top pick in the 2023 draft, Aaliyah Boston more than delivered her rookie season.
Oh, you can say that. I mean, she wasn't just Rookie of the Year. Aaliyah was also an all-star, led the W in field goal percentage, top 10 in key metrics for a center, rebounding and blocks. I mean, what more can you ask from the overall pick in Aaliyah Boston? You've got to be aware of Thomas there. She's one of the best on the O boards.
And here's Indiana. To the right side. Here's Court Queen. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Coach has to be furious. Obviously, a defensive lapse there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Now here's Bonner. Pass to Thomas. Clock at 6. Bonner outside. Lets it go from deep.
It's hauled in by Boston. Smith with it. Boston.
Guarded by Jones. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Bonner. She's guarded by Court Queen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Court Queen. That is her first foul of the game. And the Sun making a change here. Bonner outside. Pass to Jones. Bonner, 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Connecticut.
Boston.
Guarded by Jones. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Court Queen, that's good.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
And over the course of the last few seasons, the Connecticut Sun have been consistent winners.
They've made it past the first round in 7 consecutive seasons. What's the big key? Alyssa Thomas, of course. She's been on all of those teams.
Now here's Bonner. Harris, she's covered by Clark. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And it's been a rough few years for Indiana. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2016.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent. Starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, they have arguably the best young core in the W.
Connects from three-point range.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Carrington. Fires the 3. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Boston with it.
Guarded by Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Court Queen. And Jones pulls it down.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Mitchell grabs the board. The Fever with the lead. Pass to Smith. Court Queen. Boston covered by Carrington. Here's Court Queen. Offensive board. Boston. Here's Court Queen. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Jones. That shot missing.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Court Queen.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
And here's Thomas. Off with the layup. The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Fever on top. They lead by 14. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And guys, Fever pretty much in control here.
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, you know, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
A shot by Nelson Adota, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Mitchell's shot's good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Basket good.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Pass to Fagbenle. Court Queen sinks the triple.
They're having so much trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
Now Bonner. And here's Mabry. They set the screen. The 3 is up.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone. She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Endor Fall. Back to Mabry.
Shoots over Clark.
Mabry misses.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
A late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
Up top, Harris.
She's guarded by Court Queen. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, it's obvious that Harris doesn't lack confidence, guys, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Pass to Boston.
Court Queen. No good on the triple. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. And she's good on the 3 ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Wnba Bonner for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Yep, that one goes.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be outmuscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Pass to Bonner. Shoots the three. Rebounded by the Fever.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Here's Court Queen.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Now here's Harris. She's guarded by Court Queen. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
She's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
Pass to Court Queen. The three. Good from the moment it left her hand. That makes her 10 for 14.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Luana Bonner for three. And another three for Connecticut.
She's really heated up in this quarter because that's now her 3rd three ball in the quarter after being shut out in the first quarter.
And it's Court Queen missing. Outside Mabry. And she was camped there in the lane. And she gets a 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
Fires for three. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Fever ahead, running away with this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Pass to Carrington.
Bonner with it. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Here's Fagbenle. She's covered by Thomas.
Now here's Court Queen.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
She just keeps on going. She's got more points than anybody out there.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Now here's Mabry. She's tightly guarded. Here's Carrington. Tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good. Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Indiana converting.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Pass to Carrington.
This one for three. Mitchell grabs the board.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only one make on 5 tries.
Here's Court Queen.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. A good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Marina Mabry for three.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
A nice shot by Bonner.
A high-volume scorer. Once Bonner gets on a roll, she's capable of scoring in bunches.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but Wnba Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
The three ball. She scores her sixth bucket from the floor with that one. And she shot the ball 11 times.
From beyond the arc, Wnba Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Left side, Mabry. And the space there, but it's offline.
And she's still scoreless, and man, could they ever use the help, too?
Pass to Mitchell. Court Queen. And it's off from three-point range. Now Mabry. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
Down right now in the game, you can look at her performance as a direct indicator of why they are losing.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Court Queen. That's her fourth foul of the contest.
Checking in for your Connecticut Suns.
Here's Thomas. Out to the wing. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Connecticut. Here's the Fever with the ball. Clark outside. Here's Court Queen.
The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harris. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Pass to Court Queen. Clark. Here's Court Queen. And another three for Indiana.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Thomas. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Second team foul.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. And so she makes both from the line. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Fever on top, running away with it. And after a... And we're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Here's Court Queen. The Sun pull it in. Here's Mabry. Here's Jones. And the layup falls.
An old school big. Jones loves to mix it up down low.
Clark outside. Pass to Court Queen. Shot from the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Really nice rebounding display. All game, getting it done.
Yeah, they've totally dominated on the glass. Just a huge advantage for them in that category.
No question. They're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
Puts it up from 12. Here's Harris. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Here's Court Queen. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now Mabry. From downtown, she can't get that one to fall.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Here's Court Queen, and the Fever hit again from deep.
You want to talk about a major contribution? I'll tell you a major contribution. She scored over half their points so far.
And the foul on Harris. That's her first foul.
And looking around the league, Brian, which team do you think has the best young core?
Oh, this is an easy one. I'm going with the franchise that has the last two #1 overall picks, the Indiana Fever.
Yeah, and those two fit so well. I mean, Aaliyah Boston dominating the paint, Caitlin Clark on the perimeter. Good luck stopping that pick and roll. They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Carrington with the screen. Marina Mabry for three.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Court Queen takes the three. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bonner with it. To end the run. And again, no good by Connecticut. Pass to Fagbenle. Now here's Court Queen. Bonner defending. That one good for two.
That's a terrific effort on the shot. She's giving up a lot of inches in that matchup.
Height? Who cares about height? She took it right at her.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. And again, no good by Connecticut. Pass to Court Queen. Now Fagbenle. She's covered by Thomas. Court Queen, that's good.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
And here's Bonner. She's guarded by Boston. And here's Thomas. Thomas a screen. Marina Mabry for three. Cans it from downtown.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell,
Covered by Carrington. And it's Court Queen missing. And so here's Connecticut. Here's Thomas. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Nash. Offline with the three. Pass to Harris. Alyssa Thomas on the wing. Now here's Mabry. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise for the type of win they had tonight.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
That was an offensive clinic. You put up the most points in a single game, setting a new WNBA record. It looked like you were in the zone early on. How were you able to get the open looks?
You know, a lot of it has to do with offensive scheme, coming hard off screens, working in the lane to get to that free throw line. And, you know, once the buckets start falling, I felt like I had the hot hand, so I just kept rolling with it.
For sure. So you've now passed Liz Cambage and Asia Wilson, who both previously scored 53 points. What was going through your mind as the game progressed? Did you have the record in your sights?
I want to score every time I have the ball in my hands, so, you know, when the shots kept falling, I just kept asking for it, and at some point during the fourth quarter, I knew the record was in reach, and coach kept running the offense through me, so why not go for it?
Oof, not sure which was hotter, the temperature outside today or your shooting. You beat the old mark of 9 threes, which earned you a spot in the record books. Have you cooled off yet?
I'm not sure. Let's get back out there. See if I can get some more.
All right. Kelsey Mitchell, Jewel Lloyd, and Kelsey Plum are some of the best shooters in the league. They were all tied for the previous record. Where do you slot in with this group?
I think as long as the 4 of us are still playing, no shooting record is safe. I broke it today. Jewel could go out and break it tomorrow. Plum could go out and break it next week. That's just what shooters do.
All right. Thank you.
Wow. That is from. Let me see. This, oh, that's okay. Pillars. Pictures. There we go.